Long distance relationships. So this video is based on a special request. Long distance relationships are very hard, and most of them die because relationships are about a bond, and bonds are built by closeness. That's why in mostly marriages, you'll be told do a lot of things together, spend a lot of time together, because such things, they create a bond and keep it alive. But if you are maybe in a relationship whereby you see your partner maybe every weekend, once a week, maybe on a weekend, then your relationship stands a good chance, provided the both of you are faithful to each other. But then seeing your partner once a month, then that's where things start to be very rocky. Loneliness breeds contempt. You reach a point whereby, you know, you are away from this person and you start getting used to live independent from this person. So with time, you are getting used to being alone, enjoying your own company. That's why they also say solitude is very dangerous, because if you get used to living alone, people become boring. When you are in crowds, you get bored because you are used to living alone. Long distance relationships kill bonds. And it is not just about a romantic relationship, even friendships. You know, you can have a childhood friend that maybe when maybe you get to high school or varsity, you separate for 5 years or 10 years. Next time you meet, you won't be as close as you used to be, because that bond is no longer there. So this is what is dangerous about long distance relationship. Connection dies, you know. Everything in this life needs to be maintained to stay alive. Everything. Friendship, it's like even your flowers, you need to water them every day for them to stay alive. Your body, you need to maintain it. Everything that is neglected, it dies eventually. So long distance relationship it's not just about cheating. Cheating cheating is just a side effect. People become lonely, people meet other people, you know. And on the opposite side of long distance relationship, you know, that's why most people will cheat in the workplace, because they're spending more time with that person in the workplace than their partner at home. You end up being drawn towards that person because that person fulfills something within you. Whereas when you get home, you probably spend 3 hours with your partner, and then 8 hours you are sleeping, and then the next 2 hours you wake up, you're preparing to go back to work. So you're spending a less and less time with your partner. Another thing with a bond is that, when you've bonded with your partner, you move from being, romantic partners to being friends. When you're apart from one another, like you feel like something is missing. You feel incomplete with your partner way. A bond is a glue that holds all relationships together. When you have a strong bond with your partner, you know sometimes on a weekend you can enjoy long silences with your partner. Your partner is busy with something else and you are busy with something else, and you're both just in a good mood. You don't feel any negative vibes, because your bond is so strong that you can read each other's energies. You can tell when your partner is not okay without even them saying a word to you. You can just go to them and say, "Are you okay? What's wrong?" without them even saying a word to you. That's how powerful a bond is. Yeah, you'll FaceTime each other every single day. But I'm telling you, you're going to feel the both of you are growing apart every single day. You know, if it's temporarily, you can survive the long distance relationship. But if the long distance relationship is going to take years, then the relationship is at great risk. That's why in relationship you'll be told do a lot of things together. Go out more often, have a lot of sex, talk, be friends, be close, spend a lot of time together because those things create and keep a relationship alive. They maintain a relationship alive. It's hard to maintain a long distance relationship. The only thing you can do during a long distance relationship is talk for hours. Sometimes you run out of things to say because there is no connection there. You can't talk too long to people you don't have a connection with, you don't have bond with. That's why when maybe you go to a new school, maybe you go to a new workplace, you don't just start by being talkative to your new colleagues or your new schoolmates. You must get to know them first, get used to know, you know, get used to them, and then that's when you can bring out the child in you because now you have developed a bond. So it's not just about cheating that you are unfaithful. Even when you are honest to each other, even when you are faithful to each other, but attraction fades away slowly in a long distance relationship until a point whereby now you no longer talk to each other. You guys will start off by talking every day. Next thing, you talk every 2 days. Next thing, you talk once a week. Next thing, once a fortnight. Next thing, once a month. Next thing, you've went 3 months without talking to one another. Next thing, you're no longer communicating. When you meet a lady, texting back and forth. Next day, she takes time to reply. Next day, she doesn't reply the whole day. Next thing, it's a week. Next thing, it's a month. Next thing, you're no longer talking to one another. Until after 6 months or a year or two, you bump into each other. Like, what? You don't even know what happened because the bond died. The attraction faded away. That's the challenge of a long distance relationship. The bond